Spiritual gangsters, what it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Monte, and this is the Cosmic Creation 0144. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, as always, in the description box, I leave you the link to my Spanish channel. Okay, and to my Cash App if you would like to donate. And thank you to all that have already donated to the channel. Thank you very much. Y'all, somebody's moving. I went out right now to run some errands, and I couldn't have been gone more than like almost an hour, maybe not even the hour, okay? And in that freaking hour, I can't tell you how many U-Haul trucks I saw, and people in bikes and in scooters, right? And so as I was getting home, right, I was literally like right around the corner from my house, right in front of me, I passed by BART. For those of you who don't know what BART is, here where I live, it's a form of transportation, okay? It gets you from like city to city, okay? And so I passed by there, right? By the BART station, and literally 3 people were coming out of the BART station. 2 were on a bike and 1 was on a scooter. I was like, okay, Spirit, I get it. Somebody's, okay. I feel like it's both. I'm gonna be real. I feel like it's both. I feel like somebody's forward movement is about to like bust wide open. Like you're not gonna have any more interruptions. I'm hearing, thank you, Spirit. You're not gonna have any more interruptions. If you were having interruptions, delays, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing delays. Like if these are all things you were experiencing, you're not going to experience them no more. It's a clear path, okay, for you to do whatever, you're just not going to be interrupted. And you're like, but I'm not even working on anything right now. But I feel like, again, when I say the pathway, it's clear. Like if you say, oh, well, I'm not really working on anything right now. I just work as a hairdresser. Okay, well, maybe you were doing like 2 to 3 clients a week, right? And you were like, okay, well, I'm able to get by with, 2 to 3 clients a week. If like that stays consistent, right? Like I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to make it happen. But if one of them cancel, right, then I'm going to be screwed, or I'm not going to be able to make it, or something like that, right? And then now the pathway for those clients is clear, meaning that if you only had 3 or 4 clients a week, now you might have 7. Now you might have 8, right? Something is like opening up, I'm getting. Okay, if you started with 1 client, right, and now you have 2, and now you have 3 that are like your main ones, right? But every now and then you have Sally, right, Michelle, Sarah that show up. And they're like, hey, collective, I'm sorry, I just been so busy. I haven't been able to come and get my hair done, but I'm here. And I also need you to sign me up. So when I need a touch-up, that's what it's going to be like. Okay, so like I said, even if you're like a cashier somewhere and you're only working 20 hours a week, and you're like, bro, I swear, if I would be able, if they could give me more hours and I would work 30, right, just 10 more hours, oof, I'd be sick, right? They're not going to give you those 30 hours. They're going to give you the 40. That's what I mean. Something has been lifted, and your forward movement can no longer be fucked with by anyone. Okay? Another thing I'm also getting with that is that somebody is physically moving. I don't know if somebody applied for an apartment or a house or bought a house or is gonna be able to, For some of you, there could be some money, right, that was being blocked. Okay? There could have been some money that was being blocked, and maybe that money now has been unblocked, right? That money has the clear pathway, and it's headed straight to you. And it's some type of money, right, where maybe you're going to be able to get a bigger house or even purchase a home. Or if it's not purchasing a home, right, you'll be able to rent something, right, that's more comfortable for you. Okay? I'm hearing clear debts. You're going to be able to clear your debts. Okay? Also, when I was on my way home, right, because I left my house, and I couldn't have been gone for like more than like 45 minutes, if that, right? So I left, and the whole time I'm out and about, I can't tell you guys how many U-Haul trucks I saw, right? And scooters and bikes and all this other stuff. And I'm literally seeing a bike, but you know those bikes with two people can sit on it, and like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know what that's about. And I'm literally seeing 2 people on it. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we gonna get some clarity on the people. Maybe you go get a boo. Maybe you're gonna be moving in with your boo. Or you're going to be able to move in with your boo. Or if you have started something and it's been stuck, or this person hasn't come forward, right, to express to you how they feel, right? They're going to now. Okay, they're ready to come and tell you something. Maybe the pathway is clear for that as well, okay? But with the moving trucks, the U-Haul trucks, right? So then I was like, okay, Spirit, I get it. Somebody's moving, right? But that's all I got when I saw the U-Haul trucks and the scooters and bikes and right now. I was like, okay, somebody's moving. All right, cool. But then I get home, right? And I was with my oldest. And I tell my oldest, we're about to get in the house. And I was like, oh, you don't have your keys? And he's like, no, I left him. And I was like, who doesn't have keys? But I was like joking, right? I was just fucking with him. And I was like, who doesn't have keys, right? And he was like, why would I bring my keys when you have them? And I was like, keys open doors. Okay? So that was like immediate, right then and there, I got the clarity on basically both that I was seeing. The scooters, the bikes, and the U-Haul truck. It all ties in together, right? Because it could be a blessing from you getting a new home, right? It could be a blessing of your pathway being cleared from anybody trying to sabotage you, right? It could be the pathway being cleared for you and somebody that are supposed to be connected finally connect. You see what I'm saying? Like, it could, I'm hearing plethora. It's a plethora of things. I don't even use that word, okay? Put it in the comments, what the fuck? And I just saw a scooter. Confirmation, bro. I legit just saw a fucking scooter. Right when I heard it's a plethora. So, you see what I'm saying? There could have been energies that were throwing a whole bunch of bullshit your way, right? A 9/11 on the time. So your path, so to sabotage your pathway, right? So you can go through hella shit. So it can get harder to get to the finish line in hopes that you give up along the way. Okay? But you did it. And so I feel like everything I've said so far, it all ties together. Because it's like you're moving because your pathway is clear. You have keys right? And now you're able to open doors, right, to a home, to an opportunity, a job opportunity, an opportunity in love, right? In romance, I'm hearing, right? An opportunity on how to make money, or there is money coming your way. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all like, this is giving like it's all thrown in a little present box, wrapped up, you know, really cute with a cute little bow on top. And it says, to the collective from the divine. Okay? Let's see. I don't know. I felt the urge to grab this deck. I only grabbed 2. I don't know. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay, it went hella far. Shadow and light. Oh, no. We got the Wheel of Fortune. What did I just say? It's a plethora of things, right? Well, that's not what I said. That's what the divine said. It's a plethora of things. We got wisdom on the bottom of the deck, including that. And look at thought over here. Yeah, you're entering a new beginning of just luck. Look at this. This is a number 43 and reduces to a 7. This is a number 10 that reduces to a 1. A brand new, a fresh start, a new beginning. 12-12 on the time of luck, of prosperity, of amazing things happening. I'm telling you. And that's a number 11, y'all. Well, it's a number 56. That reduces to an 11. And both cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Union card, reduced to a 1-1-1. So you can be seeing a lot of ones. 11-11, 1-1-1, right? Sugar Tits, your Coke is on the table. I just did. Yeah, so you could very well be seeing that, like a lot of ones. Okay, 11-11, 1-1-1. 144, okay? Peace. This is just confirming everything I just said. The Magician on the bottom. This is just confirming everything I just said. I feel like you're about to have like some type of financial freedom. We've been talking about this for like the past 2-3 videos, I think. Wisdom. It wants to come out, so I'm going to leave it out. And on the bottom, we have perseverance. And this is legit what you had. Because no matter... No matter what was thrown at you, right? To sabotage you so you can... Sorry, guys. My hair is a hot mess, okay? Excuse me. Tito, you don't have a liga at hand or on you by any chance? I'm tying my hair up. I'm gonna just put the glasses back on so I can hold my hair back then. There. Yeah, no matter what, they try to throw you away so you can self-sabotage. It didn't work. Look, we have perseverance, transformation, okay? Liberation and strength. This is what they were hoping for. This is what they were hoping for. Or maybe this is how you were, right? And it's like, well, do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the warrior? And you're like, bitch, I'm that warrior. I carry that strength. I'm that warrior. Yeah, the fool. You took a leap of faith. Here's that shadow and light again. And we got justice, inner freedom, protection. Yeah. You know what I get? I want to take this card out, the shadow and light. I feel like you can, wow, and it's a number 77. So now we got 777. The peace card is a number 5, which is change, right? We got 55 on here. So it's, yeah, change. 6 and 1, another 7. A lot of 7s, a lot of 5s, and a lot of 1s, okay? But I feel like this wisdom, okay, so the path being cleared, right? Not your pathway not being sabotaged by people anymore. This is giving like you're about to gain wisdom of the light and the dark, because I feel like you can manage. I'm hearing you manage. So maybe you operate in both and you know how to manage that. Judgment. Maybe there's also people being judged, right? I'm getting the judgment of Ma'at here, okay? I'm not saying like it's different or anything, no, right? But I feel like it's Ma'at right now that's doing this judgment. And it says here, confrontation with reality, right? So the shadow and light is giving like, okay, so where were you at? You see what I'm saying? Like it's I'm seeing like a long line of people and they're waiting for their heart to be weighed with Ma'at's feather. So this right here is basically, you see that person and they're like, it's almost giving like an altar, like they're there on Judgment Day, right? And they're like, all right, so where were you? Were you of the shadow or were you of the light? Right? Yeah, this judgment, I don't know, it just feels like it's Ma'at's judgment. Confirmation. And on that Fool card, Anubis was on that card. Okay? And so, like in the stories, right, that we know and see and read, when your heart was weighed with Ma'at's feather, right? If your heart weighed more than the feather, that means you were of the light, that you did good, right? That you didn't violate the laws of Ma'at, right? So you went to the promised land, right? But if not, If Ma'at's feather weighed more, then you would go basically to the underworld, right? But Anubis was your escort that would take you down, that would take you there, would escort you there. And so I feel like that could be something that's happening to people. And it could be these people that were sabotaging you or sabotaging your pathway for shit to get harder. And now they're being confronted with their own fucking reality, right? It's like what you put out there is what you get back. Reflection. The magician and the reflection. Yeah. What you put out there is what you get back. And it's for sure that simple. It really is. And I don't know why, like, people, like, be trying to complicate it. Like, it's not fucking complicated. You do good or you do bad. And that's just it. Right? Sometimes, unknowingly, we don't want to be mean to people and things like that, right? And that's when we show our boundaries. And some people don't like that. But it is what it is. 111 on the time. It's not like we're purposely being mean. Bro, I can't make it up. Look at that. Yeah, there's people that are being judged right now because they did not follow Ma'at's rules. They didn't follow the divine's rules. They didn't follow God's rules. They just didn't give a shit. Ugh. Yeah, somebody's really in pain and they didn't give a fuck. And somebody's coming face to face with their own reality on the shit that they did. To people, to you, I don't fucking know. Okay? Forgiveness. But you see, look, again, that split of shadow and light. You know what I'm saying? Like, that suffering card, these people could be begging for mercy. Okay? And leniency I'm hearing. Oh, fuck. Bro, the energy right now is ugh. Yeah, I feel like they could be asking for mercy. Because look at this, right? It's shadow and light and then judgment. And then this is the difference. After right, getting judged. After coming forward to the Most High or to the... I'm getting like energies of like divine masters, okay? So coming forward to your divine masters and, you know, being present on Judgment Day, and there's a suffering that somebody's going through because they're facing their harsh reality of the shit that they've done. And there's others that their hearts weighed way more than Ma'at's feather, right? Because what's a feather, right? You would think a heart is always going to weigh more because the feather ain't nothing, but no. And that's the misconception I'm hearing. It's not the heart. It's the person that carried it, right? It's what that heart represents. It's what the heart carries. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter. It could be a fat old heart like that being put on Ma'at's scales, right? It don't matter if that person was dark, if that person was evil, if that person was on purpose hurting people and doing evil things to people. Obviously, it doesn't matter. Their heart could be this big. It's dark. It's never going to weigh more than Ma'at's feather. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's somebody that's having like a... Yeah. Yeah. The ones that chose to heal. The ones that chose to heal. Right? The ones that, like, were confronted with their reality, right? And chose healing and chose light. So this could have been like, I feel like this is like a group of people and all kinds of people. You, me, chosen, star seeds, regular, degulas, like all kinds of people. And everybody had a choice. And everybody was faced with their own reality. And everybody had a choice to make, to go to the light or go to the dark. And some, and some chose healing, went to the light. Some chose suffering and went to the dark. No, some chose the dark and now they're suffering. That's what it is. Some chose the dark and now they're suffering. And the ones that chose the light they're healing. Guidance, yeah. We got guidance behind that. And the High Priestess. Okay. Wow, I knew I wanted to take that card out. Something told me to keep that card out. Okay, let's see. Give me one more. And we'll switch the deck. The World. Yeah. Quest for the truth. On the bottom of the deck, we have the World here. You success. Wow, we got 222. Layla. And another 7. So 222 balanced. Right? Balance. You've healed. You're in balance. You're balanced. You're at peace. You're calm. I'm hearing the word serenity. Okay. You've acquired more wisdom. You've gained more knowledge. You know a lot of things now, right? And it's not to say that you didn't know anything back then or when, you know, whenever. It's not to say that. But I feel like if you've been asking for the truth is coming. It says quest for truth. And with this cycle being closed now, right? You're about to get the truth. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Patience and trust. Okay, let's switch it. Hold on. We got a message on the bottom of the deck already. What? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm being told to use the tarot. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. I barely ever use these, so let me just make sure they're all upright. Looks like it. Okay. I don't know. They want me to use a tarot. I'm hearing money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. The Queen of Swords came out. Ooh, and the Fool? No, the Empress and the Fool on the bottom. Something's about to make you really happy. You're in this Empress energy. You're about to take a leap of faith on something. Or you already took a leap of faith on something. It's because right now when I, like literally I was about to say that and then my son, I heard him scream. He was like, oh, yes. You know, like when you get excited about something, when it goes your way, right? When you're like, okay, I want to start, for example, right? If you're a personal chef and you make food for other people and you're like, all right, I want to start cooking at 5 in the morning to make sure by like 8, right? Everything is done and prepped. And all I got to do is like throw it on all the containers, and here you go. That one's yours. That one's yours. Thank you very much. Give me my money. Run me my money. Here you go. There, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, yes, that worked out perfectly. That shit was, oh, all right, cool. You know, it's like I'm hearing like mojo. I don't know. Like it gets your mojo going. Like you get the rhythm on something. I don't know. Like something works out, okay? All right, Spirit, why do we got this Wheel of Fortune? That's, okay. The Fool, shut the fuck up. Wow. 3 of Cups. And I want to cry. And I'm not gonna, though. I'm not. But I want to. This is what I'm saying. It's like, yes. Right? And out of so excitement, you can even get emotional, okay? It could be like so much joy. I feel it in my heart space. It's so much joy. Y'all, I'm gonna be real. Before I even started the video, I was gonna leave it as that channeled message that I got and just leave it at 11 minutes. Okay? So I'm gonna start posting videos like that where it's just like a prophetic word or a channeled message, and that's that. Let me know in the comments what you want. Do you want me just to leave it at that, or you want me to tap into the message? Okay? Because I've been feeling lately, and let me know if you guys been feeling like this too, if you're a reader, right? That you're doing something, but you kind of want to venture off into something more. You want to make space. Like I said, right? If you're this cook or that hairdresser, you started off with 1 or 2. So, okay. So this is the message here. If you started off with 1 or 2 clients or 1 or 2 decks, right, of cards, or you started off with just a pendulum, right? A pendulum. Or if you started off just as a prophetic messenger or whatever, however you started off, right? You are being told to take this leap of faith into what you're already thinking. And you're like, dude, I think I could like add 3 more people. Like, I really think I could do that. Do it. I only have like 2 people that come in to get their hair done. But my friend the other day told me that she knew like 3 other girls that needed their hair done. I think I can add 3 more. I can add them 2 and have 5 now. You know what I mean? Like, do it. Just do it. It's gonna work out. You're gonna. Oh, I shuffled, but it was the 3 of Cups. It's gonna make you happy. It's gonna work out. You're gonna be like, yes, right? And you're going to be so excited that it worked out that you're going to get emotional and you're going to immediately have gratitude. I feel it. You're going to immediately just say, oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I see. Like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. That's what I see. So you for sure are going to have immense gratitude of whatever it is that you're doing. Even if it's this love offer, this union. Maybe it's something you really want, right? But since you're the Empress, right? You ain't out here like, oh, pick me, date me. You're the fucking Empress. 555 on the time, period. Yeah, times have changed. If you were a pick me before, right? Or if you were begging for love in the wrong places, right? No judgment here, boo. We all been there, okay? No judgment here, right? You now know that ain't the way. You now know, right? You value yourself. You know your value. You know your worth, right? And you know what you're accepting and what you're not. That's why the Empress came out with the Queen of Swords. It's like, bro, yes, I am the Empress and I am nice and I am sweet, but don't get it twisted, bitch. I carry a big ass sword with me and I can slice your ass out of my life in a heartbeat. Okay, that's what that's giving. So even if it's this connection, right? You're like, nah, it's not. Sorry, guys, my little thing I have underneath. could be the leap of faith, right? Maybe there's like an age gap, or maybe there's some type of different belief, right? A belief system, or maybe there's something that was holding this connection back that is not going to hold it back no more. Wow, I just saw a car fly by. That's what I'm saying. This Fool card represents so much. It represents everything. Again, everything is being tied in, y'all. It's all together. We got the Queen of Wands on the bottom. Give me one more for this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Wow. Why am I hearing that? I don't even hear that, but I don't know. I'm hearing, I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I don't know the rest. I got my blah, blah. Tonight's the night. Live bottles up or live it up. Something like that. Yeah. I'm telling you, you better be super fucking happy. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. This is why I said, for some of you, yeah, we got the 2 of Wands. If you have a job, right? If you're at your job, if you have a job, right? Whatever it is. And let's say there's you have a manager, right? Let's say you have a couple of managers, but there's a particular manager that you're like, bruh, he sucks. She sucks. And not being mean or anything, right? But you're just like, they suck as a manager. Like, I could have done that so fast. And I would have done X, Y, and Z instead of 1, 2, 3 like she did or he did. Like, I could have been able to handle that. Something like that. I feel like somebody's about to get like a promotion. This is giving me like, this is the 2 of Wands, right? Planning. But what I'm getting with this is like a conversation of 2 people. Kind of like, all right, so we have the collective, Sally and Gabriel up for the promotion for that manager that everybody knows sucks, right? He got to go. She got to go. But we need to fill that position before we, release him and tell him that unfortunately he can't continue in the company, right? So let's discuss. What do y'all think about collective? What do you think about, I don't know who I said, Sally, Susie, I don't fucking know, and Gabriel. And everybody's like, oh, well, the collective. You know what I'm saying? That like you're being talked about in rooms very highly. People are talking about you in a very highly manner. Okay, it's like, and maybe you can have a hater in there, right? Like, nah, collective, I mean, she's only been here for what? A year? Gabriel's been here for 4. Yeah, but Gabriel be taking his 30-minute lunch and don't be coming up till like 45, right? That's stealing time from the company. Collective don't do that. Collective goes on their 30 and they come back in 25, right? They put their stuff away. They give themselves those 5 minutes to put their stuff away, to put their lunch away, 11 on the time, okay? Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, that is true though. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I don't know. For some of y'all, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're being talked about, but in a good way. You're being recognized for the hard work that you've done, for, the hard work that you do, for your potential, I'm hearing. Okay? Wow. If that is the case for some of you, right, that you're going to get promoted at work, do not, and I repeat, Do not. Oh, I can't do this. I've never worked as a manager before. I'm going to fail. Do not do that shit. Do not do that. Because you are... What is that flying? It's chunky. But I can't see it. It doesn't look like... It's a monarch butterfly. That's what it is. Confirmation. You can do this. The butterfly went like this, up. So you're gonna be great at this. Do not underestimate yourself. Okay, we saw that transformation card, right? And now with that butterfly, like, yeah, maybe that's just a little bit of like residue from like what your haters, right, used to throw at you. So to sabotage you, right? Throw shit in your pathway to sabotage you so you wouldn't go after certain things. Why? Because they didn't want you to be successful, because they knew that you would. Why? Because you're good at everything, boo. 1313. Yeah, you're good at everything. And that's why people work so hard to throw anything and everything in the chosen's pathway so they don't become these stars. Bruh, I can't make it up. Ace of Swords. Who am I talking to? Somebody's about to get a promotion. Somebody's about to get a promotion. And you're going to jump, bro. Listen to this, boo. You're going to jump. After you take this fucking leap of faith, don't sit there and say that you don't fucking deserve it, because you fucking deserve it. You've worked hard. You've done the work. And I mean, in the 3D and spiritually, you've done it. So this is a gift. This is like spirit giving you this gift. And you're like, oh, God, no, thank you. I'm okay. Like, what? Right? So don't sit there and do that. Don't dumb yourself down. Don't dim your own light. Don't do that shit. Even if you're a little scared, you're like, I got this. Spirit's not going to let me fail. I'm not going to let myself fail. Because somebody's about to get a promotion, for sure. I feel like somebody's about to get a promotion. And I do feel like you are about to be in a union, though. I don't know. We're going to tap into that right now. But, and you're going to go, you take that leap of faith, like your boss tells you, hey, collective, did you know that manager, they put in their 2 weeks, and you're like, damn. But on the inside, you're like, cool, because she sucks anyways. So who's going to be the new manager, boss? And they're like, oh, well, we were kind of thinking you. And you're like, huh? Right? You're not going to expect it. And you're going to go from those 9 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. And that's the fucking truth. That is the truth. Okay? I hope you ready. I hope you ready. I don't know why this is giving me, like, this union is giving me something that has to do with the workplace. I don't know if there's somebody at your job that likes you. Okay. Hella flew out, but I don't know. Maybe there's somebody at your job that likes you. What's this union? Ah. The World. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups flew also on the bottom, but in reverse. With the World, you know what that tells me? Of course, there's a... Oh, wow, I pulled the Sun as well. So there could be an ex that does not want this cycle to close. They don't want it to close. There's somebody from your past that you had a connection with. But this person, they don't want this cycle to close, right? With the World here. But they weren't giving, right? Maybe this is that energy, right? Where you were giving but they didn't have shit to give back. They didn't give you anything back. It was unrequited love. Like, you were giving, like overly giving probably, and this motherfucker never gave you nothing. And bitch, so then why don't you want this cycle to close? Like, why don't you want this shit to end if you weren't even giving anyways? Oh, I can only imagine. Maybe because the sun is going to come out for you, right? Right? Because something's beautiful is about to be headed your way, right? Bruh. Yeah, because they know that maybe you've been waiting for something to come in. Some seeds that you planted, right, that you've been waiting for are here now. And this person can still be trying to, like, block your pathway. And they can't no more. There's nothing to block. They can't block anything. Strength. They can't block anything. They can't do it. Look at him. He's like, it even looks like an electric chair, but he's like chained and whatnot. And it's a number 8. You're about to be so abundant, dude. You are about to be so abundant for the unbelievable strength that you have. I can only imagine the bullshit that was thrown in your path along the way to make your shit harder so you can throw in the towel. And for not throwing in the towel, bro, you know what I feel? Like, whoever this is, or for whoever these energies are, I literally see somebody's mouth, jaw dropping to the floor like, and I can't come? No. No, the fuck you can't. What's this, union spirit? Thank you. Too many. Five of Pentacles wanted to fly out. You see, that's that self-sabotaging energy. Okay, union. Hold on, you guys. Why so many? What's this union spirit? Can I have one, please? Just one for this union. All right, hold on. Being told to switch decks real quick. I just saw the 5 of Swords with the Knight of Cups, okay? Told you. Maybe this person, this ex-person, right, wanted to sabotage your pathway and make it difficult for you so you could go running back to them, and then that way you wouldn't be in the union that you're really meant to be in. Okay? What's this union spirit? Oof. The World and the 8 of Wands wanted to come out. I just want to clarify that one and the Lovers, and we gonna call it, y'all. I don't think I need to clarify everything else. I think everything else was very clear. I do want to clarify this union, though, now that this stupid-ass ex is popping up here. Or trying to, at least. What's this union, spirit? False person? Page of Cups? What in the hell? What is this doing here? Obsession. And I'm seeing the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. Hold on. Let me see something. Because, hear me out, okay? This false person doesn't feel like a false person. It feels like a hidden truth, like a hidden something. like if I hang out with you, right, and I think you're cute and like I want to get to know you more, but I'm not telling you, right? I'm hiding that from you. That's what it feels like. What's this false person? But you never know. It's because with this Lovers and the Queen of Cups, and we already have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck too, so yeah, the Ten of Wands in reverse. False person. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Swords. Maybe they were self-sabotaging this connection. Maybe that's what they were doing as well. They were trying to get this person to like self-sabotage, maybe not want to come towards you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. What is this? What is this? I don't get it. Hold on, we're going to put everything back. Because I need clear message, please. A clear message. What is this union? What is this union? Eight of Pentacles. What the fuck? Don't tell me this is that ex. We got the Two of Cups peeking over there. We got the Page of Cups again on the bottom. The Eight of Pentacles with the Energy Vampire. This person might want to come back in talking about like, oh, I'm willing to work hard this time. I'm willing to meh. But they're obsessed. Okay, because of the light that you carry. But I feel like you do have somebody coming in. And that's the reason why they want to come in. But they're only on some lustful shit. Union. The Devil, Six of Pentacles, the Most High. What did I say? Shadow and light. So there's an ex here who was greedy as fuck, who was only take. Did you think that Spirit was not going to see you just because the collective wasn't watching? Just because you were a bitch and did it behind their back? You thought Spirit wasn't watching. Oh, you thought Spirit wasn't watching, yeah. Bro, Energy Vampire and the Devil. Bro, this person is twisted. They also want to come in because you've worked hard. So they want to piggyback off of you. That's what the fuck they want to do. And I feel like it's because they are burdened. They are heavenly burdened right now. Because they know they chose the dark. This is what they chose. They didn't chose the light like you. Right? That's why they're not being talked about in a good space. So that's the difference right here of that shadow and light card. There's an ex here that chose the shadow and you chose the light, and that's the difference. And Four of Pentacles, I told you, right, with that Six of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, somebody don't want to let this go. I'm hearing release it. It's time to release it. Like it's you know what Spirit is showing me? This is so cute. Spirit showing me like when you pull a little kid's ear, right, and you're like, let it go. Drop it. Drop the collective. Yeah. This person chose this side. You chose this side. That's the difference. And they're going through heavy. I just heard warfare. They could be kicking their own ass. Or it's the Most High out here doing the do. They're being so punished. Yeah, the Temperance. For coming for an earth angel. For trying to... I know y'all heard that. Confirmation. For coming for an earth angel. Who now has found peace. And is balanced. And is going with the flow. You didn't allow their sabotage, right, to stop you. You never were like, you know what, I'm tired of being of the light. Let me just go over to the dark side real quick. Like, no. That wasn't you. It didn't happen to you. So they were doing all of that so you can get tired, I'm hearing. So you can get tired, so you can feel exhausted and just be like, bruh, I'm overdoing the good thing, the right thing. Well, the people that are being mean to me, that are sabotaging me, are out here living life all happy and blissful, like they ain't going through shit. Well, I am. And no, it's not. It's not like that. Yeah, no, it's not like that, boo. Again, the Nine of Pentacles is not like that. This person's, I said it, twisted. They are overly obsessed with you. Okay? Five of Swords. That's why they don't want this cycle to close, because they're still trying to win at all costs. And it's like, bro, the devil and spirit are here. They're both here. Okay? And this is why I feel like the judgment is very hard, because whatever this energy vampire did with this one, they need their money. It's like almost like the devil's telling this vampire, this energy vampire, like, dude, I worked, I did what you told me to do, right? Or I did what you asked of me, right? You gave me something, and then I went off and I worked on what you told me to do, right? Which was probably getting you and this person back together. But I can't go against somebody's free will. This person has to choose you. So we can do all the magic, right? And everything we need to do to get them to come here, to like force them to come here, but they have to willingly do it as well. Like, I can't force their free will. They have it. They have that luxury. Why? Because of God. That person is protected. I can't do that. I can't do X, Y, and Z. So then, because something couldn't happen, now this person's whipping their ass, and so is the Most High. Because the Most High is like, how dare you? Didn't I tell you to leave him alone? Didn't I? And you're still with this motherfucker? Okay? Doing some demon ass shit, demonic ass shit. While the collective is at peace. Like, this person is trying to ruin your peace. And I also feel like they hate the fact that you know something about them. Maybe you already know, right, that they're of the dark, that they do spirit, like, dark work. With that wisdom card, maybe they know that you know now. And that's why, thank you, Spirit. That's why they're showing me that that seeking for truth card again that we saw. And that's why they don't, I feel like this person, they're like, okay, well, if she knows and she hasn't said anything, or he hasn't said anything, right, then I'm just not going to mention it. Because then this person won't be humiliated. They won't be embarrassed, right? But I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. And it's not going to come from you. You already know this knowledge. 1111 again all the time. Like, you already have this wisdom. You already acquired wisdom, like I said, right? So Spirit already showed you this person. You already know the type of time this person's on. And they know that you know, right? But they're just like, they're just like, I'm getting the Queen of Wands. I'm getting like somebody saying like, stop it. I would never, what? No. And you're like, bruh, you know what? Can you please stop with the magic? I'm so annoyed. It's annoying at this point. They're like, magic? That doesn't even exist, right? But they are. They are. And so that's how they can know that you know, right? But I feel like they don't want to be, they know by this cycle closing, they're going to be publicly humiliated. Like, people are going to know that they were the ones. What's this Judgment? What's this Judgment? Tower, Seven of Swords. Bruh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Look at this. Not the Judgment card being clarified by the fucking Judgment card. I told you. What they're facing right now is harsh fucking judgment. While you're somewhere at peace and protected. Seven of Wands to the Tower. Yeah. This is probably what you escaped. This Tower. Right? This person. If you wouldn't have left this person, did y'all see that? I don't even know what that was. But if you wouldn't have left this person when you left them, right now that this Tower is hitting them, you would have been a part of it. Because this is, bruh, I'm telling you, Five of Swords and trash box. This person ain't shit. They're a poor excuse for a human being. This person's evil. They're mean. They're cold. You know what I feel like? They're an empty vessel. This person's an empty vessel. The world, they're an empty vessel. This is who operates inside of them. They run the show. They run the program. Confirmation. That's the truth. All right. What time are you leaving?
Maybe like 6:20ish. She pushed my appointment back to 7 p.m.
Oh, okay.
6 p.m. because she said she had to work a little late.
Okay.
So,
The Nine of Swords. Also, you know how I said that this person knows that you know that they're doing something to you, right? With this Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords, we go back to what I said. That you're like, bruh, can you please stop with the magic? Like, I know you're doing some shit. Knock it the fuck off. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. And this person's like, magic? That doesn't even exist. Witchcraft? Like, what you mean? What? No way. They play stupid. Right? They play stupid. Four of Swords, right? I'm just at home hanging out. You feel me? Like, I don't dabble in none of that. Like, what? Yeah, they don't want a fucking cycle to close. And this shit's done. I'm also getting like this person could be receiving some type of news, some type of clarity that they weren't gonna, look at that. My hand started itching. You could be receiving some news too. But this person could be receiving some type of news that are going to have them like trapped in their head. Like, I'm getting like, what? I didn't see this coming. I was just hanging out and then all of a sudden I get a phone call. I get a visit. I get a letter saying X, Y, and Z. Like, what is happening? Yeah. The World. One more. One more. The Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card, y'all. So again, they threw everything they could, right? That Five of Swords energy. They did everything under the sun to block your pathway, but it did not work because you made it all the way to the end to where you needed to get to close this cycle. It is closed. It might have taken a minute, right? But it is done. And this person's like refusing to fucking let go. Yeah. They are refusing to let go. It is what it is, boo-boo. You ain't got no choice here. I heard you ain't got no choice in the matter. You know what I'm getting? It's not that this person doesn't have free will, or maybe they don't, but they don't have a choice. It's like you're going down, you're having this tower because you're having this tower and you're going down. Like, it is what it is. This is what it is. It's time to pay the piper. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my neighbor be... Okay. The Lovers. Oh, hell no. Ace of Cups. The Nine of Wands here. The Temperance. I saw the Temperance and the Emperor. The Lovers. The Six of Wands. So maybe this is the true love right here, right? Oh, of course. A hater. Look at that. The Empress and Hidden Enemy. Yeah, that hater might be this stupid ass ex, right? That battered and bruised you. Not literally, right? But if some of you have gone through that, I am sorry. I'm not trying to trigger anybody, okay? But you're the wounded warrior, right? The Nine of Wands, you're the wounded warrior. Like, you've survived some shit out here in these fucking streets, right? In these spiritual streets. But you're the Empress now. And this bitch is hating that you've gone from the Nine of Wands to the Empress. Oh, well, ni modo. Get over that shit. The Lovers. Quite frankly, like, who gives a fuck? I know you don't give a fuck. Yeah. This is going to be, I'm hearing a successful love story. And look what's peeking here. Is that the Three of Cups? It is the Three of Cups, but I was going towards the Page of Wands. This is gonna be a beautiful, like, love story, a beautiful romance. And that's not the only thing I get. I get, since I'm clarifying the Lovers, I feel like that's you. You love yourself. You filled your own cup, right? Because the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands came out with the Ace of Cups. So you went from the wounded warrior to loving up on yourself and overflowing your own cup. And you got this ex hating out here in these fucking streets that you're having a victory, and they're not. Bitch, get over it. Maybe they're fucking wounded now, right? Maybe this fucking ex is wounded now because the sun is coming out for you, boo-boo, and it's not coming out for them. Oh, well, that you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be happy. That's another way I'm looking at it as well. Yeah, this shit is done. Bitch, it's done. It's done. The Lovers, it is done. What's this Death card? Because I'm getting something here. Where's this Death card, Spirit? Hold on. What's this Death card? Four of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. I don't know. I always tell y'all this, right? In the tarot, I'm not sure. I know, like, the Lovers is Gemini, I think. And the Death card is a Scorpio. We got the Emperor on the bottom, okay? So, with this Death card, what I was getting, this ex could potentially be sick and pass away, okay? I don't wish that on anybody. Another thing I'm getting also is, like, I feel like this is the reason why the Divine is intervening, because the Divine is telling this energy vampire, like, yo, this shit is done. It is done. It's dead. It's buried. Like, it's over. And this person does not want to accept that. Four of Pentacles, right? They don't want to accept it. The Six of Cups in reverse. They do not want to let go. They don't. So the divine is like, bro, I'm going to have to step in this motherfucker because my collective, right, got something beautiful coming in, and your ass is not about to ruin that moment for them. You're just not. Spirit is not going to allow that. 2233 on the time. Spirit will not allow that. Spirit is not going to allow that. I don't know why I keep repeating it. I feel like I have to repeat it and repeat it to like get it to let you know. Okay, I feel it like spirit is not going to allow this person to interrupt your moment of joy. Either when you get promoted or when you start getting new customers, new clients, right? More hours at the job, whatever this is here, this promotion, whatever it is. When you get these keys to this house, when you get these keys to elevate, this person cannot interrupt that moment. They cannot. And that is what they're having difficult time with. Understanding 2323. You could be seeing a lot of mirrored numbers. And we just saw that, right? 2233. So that's another confirmation that you are balanced. Okay? And things are flowing in for you so effortlessly, and this person can no longer sabotage it because your pathway is completely clear. Okay? And so this person is either going to be passing away from some type of sickness or something, or they could just be getting told like, bruh, you already damaged this person enough. That 9 of Wands, right? Stop being a hater. This shit is buried and done. 4 of Wands, though, to the 10 of Cups, to the Emperor. This cursing. Maybe they put a curse on this person so they could be in their head and not come towards you. But bitch, they coming. They are coming. And it could be a Scorpio, okay? Because I know the Death card represents the Scorpio with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody wants happily ever after with you, boo-boo. And maybe those are all the things that they were attacking. I feel like this particular ex was for sure coming for your money and your love life. Because that meant, right, that, oh, thank you, Spirit. This ex, they're suffering, right? They're suffering, but they can't take it. So they want you to suffer too. It's almost like misery loves company. So if you're suffering, they want you to suffer as well. I'm sorry. If they're suffering, they want you to suffer as well. If they're happy, they don't want you happy. They still want you suffering. You know, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, what is your problem, dude? Like, okay? So, they can't do anything anymore. They can't do anything anymore. I'm hearing the waiting game. Now it's just a waiting game. Now it's just when Spirit says it's time. Okay? Let me see here. Evil eye. High honor. What the fuck did I say? What did I say? Ascending. What did I say? Didn't I say Spirit is showing me a present box that they're throwing all the abundance in that? What did I say? Because you're an earth angel out here in these streets. What the fuck did I say, bro? Those are all, I already mentioned every single one. This is the reason why I be saying, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't want to use the cards anymore, but I've been feeling like I don't need them anymore. I've been feeling like I know what I'm channeling. I know what Spirit's telling me. Okay, we got evil eye as well. That's about it. That's about it, boo. Because you're divine. That's about it. I said it too, bruh. Yep. I feel like this is even, you know how I was getting like Ascended Masters and we've been seeing 3333? The 33 is an Ascended Master teacher number, okay? So, it could even be the divine talking about you in high honor. And then they're like, you know what? I think collective, yeah, like a group of the chosen, I think a group of the earth angels are ready to be promoted. And somebody's like, and they're like, yes, yes. Send those promotions out, please. Thank you. Express. I just saw the word express. Yeah, we know. We know. I just saw the word express. So oh my God. I'm seeing that, isn't that an express package? When you get express package, it's I don't know what it's called. Is it called express? It's that yellow one with the red letters. You don't see them as often though. It's not like FedEx or UPS or anything like that. It's a yellow one. I can't remember though. Anything else, Spirit? What's this love offer? But you see, I feel like the divine, the universe is like, this is the energy, the image I'm getting. Like them going, getting a box, and here's divine partner. Here is a new business opportunity. They want to lose weight. They want to move house. Oh yeah, they wanted a brand new car. The dream car. What else right now? And a miracle. Right? So you know everything else except that miracle. Okay. So let's tape it, put a cute little bow, and let's express ship it. That's why that thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing that car, I'm sorry, the chariot with the 8 of Wands that I showed you. Yeah, I'm seeing that again. So yeah, express package. This is express. This is like, so this is the reason why I've been seeing airplanes a lot too. Because it's already flying your way. It's headed your way. Anything else, Spirit? For everybody, it's going to be different, okay? It's going to be different, but I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, legal. I'm hearing, I don't know how that goes. Make him want to marry me. Da-na-na-na-na, wanna marry me. Rashida? That's her name, but I don't know how. I just know, I just heard that. Da-na-na-na, make him want to marry me. Put it out, he wanna. I don't know how it goes, y'all, but that's what I was hearing. So maybe somebody wants to make for the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, y'all. Somebody wants to. Somebody's in love. Somebody's in love with you and they want to marry you. They want a marriage. Whoever this person is, that's why I said that false person wasn't giving me false person. But I did put them back because I knew there was something else. We got Starseed. But yeah, it wasn't giving that. So if you know somebody, like if you hang out with somebody and you're like, girl, I know you like me, right? Because you're the high priestess, the high priest. And you're like, just say it already. I feel like this person's about to. We got mature man. You know how I said that maybe there's like age gap or different type of mind state, right? Maybe, oh my God. Mature man, mature woman. Starseed. Are these ancestors coming through? Because the Starseed, bro, we got karma and abundance. You know, the Starseed card, the mature man, the transition, and the mature woman, it's giving me ancestor vibes. That they got it covered. They're taking care of something. Yeah, I can't make it up. Unexpected money. There is some type of money. I told you. Maybe that's what they were trying to sabotage as well. For you not to receive this unexpected money. Maybe from a passed over loved one that you have these spiritual gifts from. We be picking that up every now and then, y'all. Let's see. Who's jealous and envious? Who's that? Put everything away. Efforts and fruits. Divine masculine. You see what I'm saying? This is part of it. I just want to clarify the jealousy and envy and we'll go, y'all. Okay? Yeah, for real, for real. Drink more water. Who's this jealous and envious person? Who's this jealous and envious person? That's a new moon. Who's this jealous and envious person? What's that? Medicine woman, medicine man. Family drama. But maybe the medicine woman, medicine man could be you, and this comes from past over loved ones. Mature man, mature woman. Who's this jealous person? 77. June 6th could be significant, and we got 7777. Spiritual jackpot. That's what the fuck there's jealous of. We know that. Who is this person? Evil eye. Again. Twice. Who is this jealous person? Who are they? Give me one. Healthy lifestyle. Your money is about to increase. You know what? It don't fucking matter. Spirit got your back. It don't fucking matter who this person is. Because they can't stop anything. That's why. That's why I keep getting good cards. Something could have happened June 6th, this past June. Somebody's birthday could be on June 6th. But I feel like something happened. Like something happened this last month. Something happened last month. Or maybe that could have been when everything was lifted. The hex was lifted. The spell was lifted. Everything was lifted. And that's why now the pathway is clear. And you're on your way. Down low love affair. That's why now, you know, Spirit got your back. Your abundance, your money is about to increase. Healthy lifestyle. Right? A spiritual jackpot. And it's because of something they did in June, or that when June 6th hit, and it was lifted. Again, medicine man, medicine woman. Yeah, you can be some type of healer here, clairvoyant. Grew up without I love you. The letter S. Arguments and drama. 1144. Get focused and follow through. The universe is clearing distractions. Stay locked in. So this is what I'm saying. Don't sit there when you get your stuff, right? Whatever it might be. We have old soul on the bottom of the deck. Don't sit there talking about, oh, I don't deserve this because I don't have training in being a manager. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I said I could, but I was just kidding. I didn't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. You're going to be able to do that thing, and you're going to be able to do it very well. Okay? I hope you like your message. Love you. Bye.